Hello and welcome back to Starsector. We are heading out into the deep, deep black of the galaxy, as far out as we can, pretty much, because we found a blueprint for a very good, high-class, high-tech battleship cruiser. And I don't know how the blueprint works, if it means we can just start making those ships, but I paid $350,000 for it, so you better believe we are just gonna go zooming out there to try and get it. We have a ton of supplies, we've got a ton of fuel, we have kept most of our fleet in storage at the moment, along with a bunch of our crew. And we are just gonna zoop along, hopefully catch some good storms. Hopefully catch a slipstream would be the best thing we could do. I am actually seeing we have a slipstream here going around Abaddon. I'm probably going to want to cut up through that. Course laid in for Mazu. Hi, can I take control of my own ship, please? Okay. We were going so fast through the cloud, it didn't matter. So let's just resume our course. Yeah, we're off again, baby. What is cool is we've never been even remotely out this far in the galaxy, let alone to going to the far corners. So I'm excited to see what kind of shenanigans we're going to find. Sure, we're taking some damage from the storms, but we're using big, juicy boats. There is a slipstream down here, but we can just get past it if we come up here. So we're going to do that. Hopefully catch some storms. It's interesting. The Odyssey class battlecruiser. It's the Apogee class battlecruiser. It's not the biggest and the baddest, but it is pretty up there. So fingers crossed we can get it. And then just start like pumping them out. Because they could literally just be like the mainstay of our fleet. It is a good enough cruiser that we could use it as our primary ships. And then build sort of everything around them. So we would have them, we would have a couple of carriers, hopefully. Well, I want to be flying a carrier for sure. And then maybe like one big capital ship. Mazu, the Blue Giant. So this is where it's meant to be. I better turn my transponder off, because God only knows what's out here. Discovered a derelict ship. A Cerebus-class combat freighter. Salvage crew finds some occupied sleeper pods. You gain 22 crew. Do I want this? Absolutely not. In salvage operations. I don't have my salvage rig on me because it's slow. Huh. Comm relays, sensor arrays. Let's do a remote survey. Somewhere in the Mazu system. That's all we know. That's all we're being told. Damaged weapon mounts being repaired. Nice. Okay, so the Class 1 volcanic world. Are you a ghost? I think you are. I'm pretty sure that's a ghost. I'm pretty sure that is not a ghost. I'm not sure who this is. Running from your fleet. Prospector. Nah, don't worry about it, buddy. No atmosphere. Honestly, we might as well survey some worlds while we're out here. Widespread ruins. Nice. Let's explore those. Plasma cannon. One of the most devastating energy weapons known to the Persian sector, the plasma cannon launches highly energetic, semi-stable plasma bolts at its target. The weapon has an equally fearsome reputation among operators for overloading a warship's own flux pool. Damn, dude. Flux per shot, 550. Accuracy, perfect. Cool. Well, that'd be fun. How have we gone so brutally over cargo capacity with... Oh, is it organics? Yes, it is. Well, we'll just take whatever we can. This volcanic world was the best world, they said here. It's crazy that there's like other people out here. Somewhere can literally mean anywhere. Always say before flying around endlessly. No colonies? No, not yet. We did join Tritachyon though, and they're paying us 50 grand a month. They're actually paying us 60 grand a month, but we've got a lot of expenses. A good chance we actually set up a colony today. We have scouted a few places in the past. This is terrible hazard rating, but rich ore deposits. This is the best place here. Is there another volcano planet? Jeremiah's world. Oh, that feels like it's probably where we have to go. Got a feeling. Norris, hello. Welcome on in, dudes. Come on in. Were you Gothic again today? Yeah, nice. Nice, dude. I had a really fun time playing Gothic. Loved that game. Am I utilizing the free open port storage stations at all? They're located in the core worlds. No risk of lost piracy. Not really, Rusty. We have a bit of stuff in storage at Tritachyon right now, just so we can make this ship, this jump into deep space. But I don't know. I don't really love the idea of just dumping your stuff for free in a station. We can reactivate this machine, which will increase our sensor arrays to 700. +2 stability for same faction colonies. Huh. I mean, maybe I should put a colony out here in the middle of nowhere. Loving the remake so much. Gotta run. Food and dog and such. Not a worry, my dude. Take it easy. And Raiders, welcome on in. We're playing a little Starsector today, which is basically the ultimate indie game. Ultimate indie space game, where you can go out, you can have a bunch of ships, and you can do pretty much whatever you want. What does a comm sniffer do? Give you access to local intel as if you were in this star system. It will remain active until it is detected and cleared out by the comm network's maintenance subroutines. Yeah, okay. I don't know that there are any other factions in this system, so... Who are you? You are that friendly prospector. You are being hailed. Accept the comm request. This find is going to be mine and mine alone. You'll stay away from it. The scavenger searches for the right words and surprises you if you know what's good for you. You're really stupid enough to try and fight me? I mean, I don't have a lot of my small ships with me, but... I still have all my big ships. Oh, we have our little drones now, too. So I'm going to be pretty curious to see how this ship plays out today. I guess we could try to avoid this guy if we wanted. But at the same time, I'm also like... any of the big dudes could probably just take him out. I'm just going to let everybody pilot this however they want. We have a bunch of high-tech drones. And they are really good at taking on fighters, among other things. This is our cool new Reaper boat over here, so... maybe... we can help him out and deal with these little frigates at the same time. But you guys really don't want to stay in range, do you? Ooh, cool. Dude is just phasing on me. Oh, all right. Well, he got dunked. We've got this this missile system here now, which is just firing out anti-engine missiles over and over again. I'll tell you what, we're gonna help this dude. We got the plasma jets on the back of this ship. We can speed this up. Get right in there. Oh! The explosion was so close, it just took out the other ship. Excellent. Excellent, man. Oh, this ship feels so much better now. The little drones giving it some protection against other fighters as well. And we have these like long-range ion blasters. See if we can catch up to this dude. Ooh! Look at that juice! He's God. Gonzo. Man, did you just threaten us? Right? I had no intention of fighting these people, so... but if they're going to insist, second in command... ooh. That destroyer is available. For free. It's pretty donged up, but like we could mothball it and then get it back into shape. Relationships with independents reduced by 5. They picked a fight with me. For the record. Let's mothball you. High intensity laser. Oh, cool. This is a anti-armor, 1,000 range. What are you? Small missile hard points, medium energy hard points. 2 smalls, 3 small point defense systems. Oh, this is a pretty good ship, actually. It's certainly equivalent to something like the Hammerhead class. We have all these big destroyers, but like the truth is, all these big cruisers, but the truth is like the destroyers I think are better. I guess let's check this radiated world. This guy is intercepting us. I don't know what that's about. You've got abundant transplutonic ore and regular ore. 50% spaceport. There's a spaceport in this sector. This is another prospector coming for me. What is going on here, man? There must be some independent people in this place. Am I dying less from breaking formation and facing too many strong ships all by myself? Yes, I have actually started learning. Main piloted ships along with a Hammerhead and Medusa, yeah. You got an Enforcer, a Buffalo. This guy's just trash, man. Except the Commer Quest. This guy is also like, it's gonna be me. The independent fleet assumes a neutral posture. Oh, I can just leave. Your fleet is over cargo capacity. Good to know. Moderate ore deposits. Did I pick up too much metal again? Tiniest bit. So there's not much left out here. Yes, the Fomorian's getting repaired more. Unreliable subsystems. Look, all of the D-mods on the Fomorian are done. This thing is completely ready to boogie. Almost our entire fleet is fully repaired. This could be it. Orbital habitat. It's got to be it. Poor light, toxic atmosphere, tectonic activity, and extreme cold on a toxic world. Trace organics. Abundant ore deposits and scattered ruins. Well, we can explore the ruins. Ooh. What do you have here? An escort frigate. Fortress shield. That's pretty cool. Monitor class escort frigate. The best defense is indeed the best. The best defense is indeed the best defense. 2 universals, 2 flat cannons, 2 light auto cannons, and a flux shunt. And you are a high-tech Tempest with a termination sequence. Supercharge one of the drones and send it after the frigate. The drone deals energy damage and EMP. It generates flux. Cool. Well, I'm definitely taking that guy. I don't think I need that, but high-tech stuff I will generally always take. Oh! Apogee class cruiser blueprint. An effective mix of advanced scientific and military technologies, perfect for long-range exploration of hostile space. Enables heavy industry to construct ship hulls described by this blueprint. That's nuts, man. We can make Apogee class cruisers. That's crazy. Correctly built monitor is nigh on indestructible, never runs out of shields. Oh. Well. I feel like we've got our theme going, so. Check my sheet doesn't have a Buffalo in it, like where are the cargo ships? I don't know, we just have a lot of big ships. Explore. Close approach by Salvor team show a heat source, a glint of artificial light, an anonymous pocket of operational life support, emergency substation backup of backup somehow running for tens, if not hundreds of cycles. Unlikely. Your officers perform the standard transponder pings at the start of a salvage operation. It's part of the ritual of legal salvage, although records of legality are fabricated easily enough when required, and doing a good job of it is a sign of respect appreciated by custom officers across the Persian sector. It would be awkward to stumble into some hermit cell, ideologues oubliette, or pirate holdfast unannounced, so your comms officer takes charge of a new singling attempt with a full range of communication protocols, from an overpowered standard hololink to mirror radio, laser staccato, and even an esoteric grav pulse relay. Anything to report? No, Captain. With your permission, I've got an idea. An acoustic inducer transponder, normally used in mining surveys, is tenderly attached to the hab structure by a discrete probe. It thuds out a code and detects only a tiny, noisy, rhythmic vibration in return. Something tapping on the hull plate with a slow, clock-like regularity. That sounds like a bomb. Ops, it's your turn. Your ops chief oversees a careful breach of the habitat, wary both for traps and the need to not disrupt the surviving bubble of life support. Survivors make salvage rights more complex, but they're generally thankful enough for rescue to come to a profitable accommodation. We attach temporary bubble locks around the entry points, inflate them with ubiquitous portable Atmo units, and perform a cold cut on a sealed emergency door. Slow and safe, ops nods, satisfied with the work proceeding on the shared display. A spot of green-yellow brightness at the end of a foggy corridor. The image stabilizer kicks in, concealing the jerky hop step of a lead Salvor's micro-G movement. A tiny garden grows wild within the celestial tomb. Some kind of fizzle backup battery has survived, clicking away the decay of heavy elements to heat and light out a tiny bubble of life. Moisture condenses in a murky lens of slush on a hubward window and then falls slowly in huge drops through the micro-G of the habitat's spin, past the glow plates towards the mosses and molds and tiny flowers growing on the warm heaps of droppings and the husks of vermin. On a life-given Terran world, this would be nothing more than a dank pit. Here, it's a miracle. Mac. Just upset about the wall of text. Captain, your ops chief acknowledges your command and begins ordering the dance of surveying, inventory, extraction, and transport. You receive a preliminary assessment of potential salvage operation. Can I not just get this station online? That's what I'd really like to do. Drugs. Take that, take that, take that, take that. I am overcapacious. Drop these. Drop those. Drop all of those. Actually, pick those back up. Take those, take those. Take those, take those, take those. Okay. There's a lot of cargo pods flying around. Well. Fully surveyed, fully surveyed, fully surveyed. Everything here is fully surveyed. We have a comm relay for +2 and a sensor array, a stable location, a couple asteroid belts. The Resh sector. I mean, this is like near nothing, so I can't imagine wanting to live out here. I have enough gas to get back to the core worlds. Oh, a black hole. Cool. Never seen one of those. Abundant rare ore, abundant ore. You're not terrible to live on. You're moderate rare ore, rich ore, toxic, tectonic, extreme heat. Sparse ore. Abundant ore, trace organics. You're pretty bad. +1 transplutonic ore, abundant rare ore, abundant ore. And this is moderately abundant ore? Moderate rare ore. No bonuses or penalties to transplutonic. And +2 ore. +1 ore, +1 transplutonic ore. They all have terrible hazard ratings, though. Slipstream there. I guess we get back to the core worlds here. We found the blueprint. Yeah, yeah. Monitors are annoying even for bigger ships. Yeah. Interesting. Well, next time I guess I'll get them. The flux shunt can blunt hard flux wall shielding, so they need huge overwhelming damage to drop the entire shield. Oh, that's really handy. Surveying a lot of planets. Is he looking for somewhere to establish his first colony? I am. Now, I don't think it's going to be here. I think it's probably going to be like over here or here. While I'm out here, though, it's a great question. Is there anything else for me? Apogee blueprint complete. We do have a heavy blueprint down here. Heavy blaster. But, you know, it's quite a journey. I think I'd rather get back into our territory first. Back into refuel territory and then go down to do that. That being said, we're friends with the Persian League. So why don't we just, like, cut to here instead of going all the way back over? Into one of these, maybe? And we can see how we do. Makes sense. Still no less annoying to deal with. Yep. Capital of Turkmenistan. Something ridiculous like that. One unexplored debris field. Salvor's Tally. Yeah, I'm assuming you must be able to find, like, I don't know what you are, but you are a carrier. You're a friendly scav. Ah, you're one of these carriers. I'm carrying a bunch of drugs. That might be a problem. That might be a problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This guy is riddled with D-mods. Foul tool of Moloch, why must you meddle in things that ought to be forgotten? Holy Vactum, show you mercy, for I shall not. Comes with free will, I just can't help myself. I think we can take this. Would have been nice to have those other ships with us, but... see what kind of trouble we get into. I guess she's a bit aggressive. So... cruisers, attack cruisers, combat freighters, attack freighters... overdriven destroyer. Kind of want to say let's avoid that guy. I don't know. Right now, I think I'm just going to let all my dudes just work their jobs. Whoa. Do you not have shields? I don't understand this ship. It appears to just be not taking any damage. Doesn't really appear to be doing any damage either, which is the nice part, but... yeah, I need some help here, homies. Let's have you on him. Let's have you on him. Have I lost a ship here? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, our little mining guys are just like... Our little drone swarms are shooting him in the back. He's toast. This poor guy's in big trouble right now. Oh, no, man. Gotta try to help out our homie here. I could be wrong, but I think I have figured out how this ship works. You all look kind of destroyed, though. Iota Max is destroyed. You're doing okay. I just tell my drones to attack you? Is that something I can do? You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a battle cruiser, right round, round, round. Ooh, nice. Got him on a flame out. Oh, dude, these little drones are incredible. They are actually like what is completely changing my ability to fight. Okay, babies, I'm coming. Drop the shield, hit the plasma jets. Papa's coming. Yeah, I bet my fighters are better than your fighter, buddy. I bet my fighters are a lot better than your fighters. Okay, the assault chain guns on him were a very good idea. Can confirm. Here go the SRMs, the salamanders. Which are very fun because they also just go for engines. I'm gonna EMP you. I'm gonna get you. My EMPs are gonna get you. Okay, this ship rules now. Absolutely slaps. Assault chain guns are the DACA we need. Yeah, seriously. Well, we're gonna get a bunch of money because these are Ludic dweebs, but man, I don't know that I have the supplies to repair this fleet right now. Oh, only 2 other ships went in with us? Oh, wow, okay. That's actually not as bad as I thought. Pursue them. Second in command can take them out. Easily recoverable. No long-term damage. No long-term damage. Ludic Path is Upsetty Spaghetti. We're going to take all this. We're going to take all that. An auto pulse laser. Large energy. Autocannons, heavy mortars, pylums, thumpers. I'm just going to run overweight for a little while, I think. Because I'm going to burn through those supplies super fast. Okay, so all those guys got to get back up to combat capacity. Yeah. Let's boogie. So, yeah, like, I guess what really is working on this ship right now is also the fact that, like, I ion all the enemy fleets. So, like, when I'm shooting someone, they just lose power. And can't shoot back, which is really handy. Oh yeah, I'm still burning a ton. CR recovery 27 a day. I don't suppose these storms are helping me. This slipstream, though, would be really helpful. Meow. 41. Oh my god, incredible. There's another slipstream here. Yeah, I'll take this one for a little bit. And then... Uh-oh. 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 All right, well, I guess I will be going back to our home system then. Didn't really mean for that to be quite so efficient. Just don't get stuck in that slipstream and we're fine. You prefer thumpers over assault chain guns? We were using thumpers for a while. They're definitely lower cost. I think they're like 7 ordnance instead of 10, which is really nice, so. God, the repairs per day is still brutal. But here we are. Keep the transponder on. And let's go to Kulan. Because that's where all the Kulan guys are. Oh my god. All right. Let's sell this stuff off. What does this sell for? 44. Yeah, that's a pretty good price. Volatiles. Like how they're like great places to buy 199 and then you could sell it for 164. Great places to sell. Guess we'll just sell them here. I have all this survey data, but I don't quite know what to be at with that yet. Increase durability of the ship's engines by 100% and the ship's hull integrity by 10%. Yeah, well, we'll pick up that. Very good, sir. And now I will also pick up like 400 supplies. Very good, sir. My next question. How do I build a ship? Ooh. I must have become friendly with you because you're willing to sell me Furies and Anubises. Experimental Cruiser. Oh, this guy's got the Temporal Shell on him. That's really fun. 2 medium universal, 3 large energy. Whoa. With a Temporal Shell? That's nuts. That could seriously pump out some damage. And this is a Fury with Plasma Burn. Is this what I'm flying? Am I flying a Fury right now? No, I'm flying an Aurora. Which looks like the slightly bigger version of the Fury. And the slightly bigger version of that is the one that we just learned how to make. And then I guess the slightly bigger version of that is the Paragon. Oh, you look so fun. Build a ship, you either need a colony with heavy industry or a production slot bar event. Oh, I see. Without the next Lith mod survey data, is basically just bonus cast for surveying. Oh, okay. Starting module 9 in your Windows app programming course right now. The course doesn't start for another 3 weeks. Well, you can get all the homework done ahead of time then. That's not so bad. It'll work out okay. Anything on the black market? No, not really. Nothing good. Well. Not sure if that information is classified. No, I think building is... I want hegemony security codes. So I guess I need to find a colony. I guess I need to make a colony now. Well. Gotta have all these fighters. Actually, I have a lot of... Feels like pretty heavy-duty gear on me right now. What is it costing us to keep our guys in storage here? I also have an idle officer. I feel like, at the very least, I should take this salvage rig with me. I don't know, man. I'm kind of thinking about just leaving all this stuff here. I honestly, I feel like I could just sell this entire fleet, except for maybe these cool little, like, phase ships that are very expensive. Your hegemony, your low tech, your pirate, low tech, low tech, low tech. Yeah, the gunship, the phase frigates, the experimental frigates. Oh, these phase frigates are pirate frigates, that's why. Like, I could just set these guys up as basically like point defense ships. So they could, you know, just stay on escorts to those big guys. Right, and then we have 2 mothballed ships. I forgot about you both. What are you? An attack class frigate with a Terminator sequence. Terminator drones. 2 medium energy turrets and a small missile hardpoint. I feel like that's just double pulse lasers. What does autofit give us? Graviton, a pulsator, and Sabot SRM. Heavy blasters. We just go double pulsators and like... Yeah, honestly, a Sabot SRM is probably correct. Yeah. You're nothing special. You, on the other hand, have this high-intensity anti-armor laser. And all these ballistic turrets. Give you the 3-point defense turrets. So this is an anti-armor high-intensity laser. At 1,000 range. I'm going to give you 2 auto lances. And then any better than those? I guess 2 Sabot SRM doubles would be its anti-shield. These are terrible though. Anti-small craft, anti-engines. Doesn't have any anti-shield stuff. And none of these are really anti-shield. Ion pulsars. Range 500. What I like about the IR auto lances is they're also range 1,000. All right, I'm just gonna give it some garbage sabots for now. Close support. Not really, no. That is not how I would describe you, actually. So you would be that, and then that, and then those, and then these guys are on auto fire. Confirm. I could probably give him like expanded missile racks. He doesn't really have great missiles though. He doesn't really have a lot of good anything right now. His biggest thing is going to be being able to like stay out of range. The amount of soft flux ray shields generate per second. Yeah. You don't need that much flux dissipation. Like, I could convert a hanger on him. If he's going to be at that range, it's actually not the worst idea. Trident torpedo bombers. Equipped with dual Atropos class torpedoes and top-notch shield generator, the Trident is perhaps the most feared of all bombers. Low top speed and demanding logistical profile. Dagger torpedo bombers. Fragile but equipped with a shield generator. Heavily shielded, armored with long-range weapons, the Xiphos is highly effective in close support roles. Its reliance on targeting and navigation from larger ships means it's incapable of operating independently. Nimble and equipped with low-grade support fighter. EMP damage is crippling, but doesn't do a lot of damage on its own. That could be good for you. I was kind of thinking about like making an interceptor group here of some sort. Kinetic bombers. shield breaking kinetic damage is combined with that of heavier damage dealers. Armaments, a burst PD laser, and Sabbat SRMs. Oh. Let's do that, dude. That makes up for the lack of SRMs on this guy. So they'd blow the shields, and then these guys would torch everything else. Honestly, if that's the case, I could go with something like Swarmer SRMs. Small crafts, just frigates and fighters. You know what? Let's do that. I like the vibe of that ship. Love those Zyphos. Shields are top tiers, yeah. Yeah, some fighters should go for the shields. That's exactly what I was thinking, yeah. Longbow kinetic fighters. Oh, and this guy doesn't have any... Ah, you're not really much of anything here. What would you get? Flux distributor, flux adjuncts. Flux dissipation. How many points do you have? 6. Hardened subsystems. Let it last for longer. You know, this guy is not really particularly all that good, so... Converted fighter bay? Oh, it turns the fighter bays. You have fighter bays? Oh, yeah, that's right. You have Terminator drones. Maybe like advanced turret gyros. Rate of all turrets by 75%. And then you can take a flex coil distributor. That would help you with dissipation a bit better. Okay, I like that. I'm happy with this. Here are our ships. Am I gonna just leave you in storage for now, though? I think so. I'm gonna take this guy with us because I also need you, energy weapon and field modulation guy. You'd be pretty good in here, I think. So I need you to move up a little bit. Yeah, if I'm flying this, then for sure he could fly that. Caracas. Vinity has also leveled up. He has combat endurance and point defense. He is meant to be sort of like our defensive specialist. Energy weapons deal extra damage at close range based on firing ship's flux level. Damage taken with ships. Flux dissipation per point spent on weapon. Gunnery implant is just really good. Target leading for auto fire weapons, ballistic energy weapon range, 25% weapon recoil. It's really hard not to take that. You don't really have a correct ship yet, but one of these days you will. All right, what are we doing? Are we going to this guy? Apparently I can just reach him with our fuel range right now. So in the heart of the Kahara system, that'll have enough for me to get back as well. I could also just buy more fuel, which I don't see any reason not to. All right, let's go. Let's go get these heavy blasters, and then we'll set up a colony. Standard shields, hardened shields, stabilized shields, very good for any high-tech ship. Yeah. I gotta start looking for more mods. I give the mods a dead mouse once a month. Let me say naughty things. Sorry, what do you guys say I'm talking about? Doing it wrong. Takes her for backseating to limit obnoxious backseating. You need to do wrong. Doing it wrong, you need to do this. X, Y. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, certain games like this are you'll play and people will be like, do this, buy this ship, put this stuff on this ship, instead of letting you sort of figure it out on your own, which to me is less fun. Now, I do realize that the one thing I'm doing a bit foolishly right now is flying directly through Luddic space to get to where I'm going. And they kind of don't like me, and I'm kind of at war with them. That's a big salvage fleet. Persian League, Mercantile Convoy, okay. Dude, I love that we just get paid $51,000 a month. Well, more than that, but... I like that my upkeep is just, like, handled by being a member of Tritachyon. Mostly just banning bots. After we got Siribot, there's barely any need to do that. Yeah, Siribot's been very, very good. Orange Quake put himself out of a job. Now we just have to deal with all the Discord bots. Hyperspace Dockerography. Oh, I'm 95 out of 100 points. Reverse polarity, which allows your fleet to travel against the current of slipstreams. Oh, that's sick. Spaceports to detect slipstreams. Maximum burn increased by 3 while in hyperspace. Generate slip surge. Allows you to create slipstreams. And then the last one is just money. That's cool. I like that there's like an exploring part of this game that if you just, you know, if you don't want to do the combat, you can just be like, I'm exploring the galaxy. I'm playing peacefully. Which I wouldn't exactly say we're doing. Look at that slipstream. I better move right into that. That'll give me the juice we need to get going here. Save us some cash money. Hopefully. Go to Planet Gibby. Buy the boomer bombs from the secret pirate base near the asteroids. Bad backseating. Exactly, right? Is this a comfy game? It can be. It's pretty stressful at times, but... Uh-oh. Sindarian Dictat, the Tritachyon, just went to war. So therefore, they don't like me anymore. Okay, we are going to have to come out of this slipstream, yeah. Yeehaw. Love just catching that little bit of storm that boosts you. Wow, this is some pretty quiet space. It's like nobody out here right now, he says, cursing himself. So we might as well save. There is a barren world and a gas giant, and that is just about it. And a minor weapons cache. Hello. I guess this is my quest. Ding, ding. Ion cannon, mining laser, heavy blaster blueprint. Blueprint. Fires bolts of energy at enemy targets with high damage and flux cost. The heavy blaster is one of the most damaging weapons for its size. And a perdition wing blueprint. Low tech. No, it's a Luddic. Luddic fighters. But that is a blueprint, so I'll still learn it. And I mean, I'm out here, so I might as well survey all these planets. What are you? Valkyrie class troop transport. I don't know what that is. Midline with an active flare launcher. The ship has suffered extensive damage. Standard destroyer-sized troop transport with enough room to carry 2 companies of Marines. Tactically weak for its size, only able to defend itself at short range. Atmosphere-capable combat dropship with ground support weapon mounts. The Valkyrie is often used to deploy heavy infantry support for tech raids on decivilized worlds. Compromised storage. Ground support package. Increases the effective strength of planetary raids by 100. Up to the total number of Marines in the fleet. Well, that seems useful. For a story point, though? I mean, I do have 13 story points. Troop transports to capture other ships. I just like the fact that it's a free ship as well. You are very donged up. Hard points, ballistic turrets. Hey, you're simple enough. I guess let's survey this other planet. Game, you can scavenge whole ships after combat, and that's easier. It's Galactic Civ 4 that you can capture other ships. Valk is good if you want to raid colonies. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing a fair bit of that every time I swing by pirate systems. We have a very good pirate fleet. A very good marine fleet, I should say, sorry. There's a bunch of other ships out here, too. Extreme weather, high gravity. Diffuse volatiles. So it's like 1,000 crew and 200 supplies to form a colony, generally. Definitely don't want this ship, but I will salvage it. Minor equipment cache. Hello. What are you? Scarab class heavy frigate blueprint. The Scarab is a rare experimental hull developed by Tritachyon. Only a limited number of these prototypes have been produced. Hell to the yeah. Is there a way for me to see what ships I have access to? Oh, command. Production gathering points, colonies, income. Oh, I only have 4 more months of my stipend. Oh yeah, that storage isn't bad. Doctrine and blueprints. Putting industry into production requires a colony with heavy industry. Production quality can be improved by acquiring a nanoforge. Heavy industry can be built at any colony, while a nanoforge can be found to salvage in abandoned systems outside the core worlds. Your colonies will use barely space-worthy junk exported by other factions. Typical fleet composition reflects this. So I have Apogee-class cruisers. Scarab-class heavy frigates. Yeah, so the Apogee is huge. Large energy, large missile, medium, 3 medium energies. Comes with high-resolution sensors and surveys. A mix of advanced scientific and military technology, perfect for long-range exploration of hostile space. Oh, man, cool. Okay, so if we could get one of these built, I could use this for my exploration. And it's kind of like a USS Enterprise, I guess. Only affluent tech mining consortiums can afford an Apogee-class vessel that's outfitted. What was the other thing we made? A Scarab. Oh, this is this little time ship. Oh, yeah, these things slap, man. These are so good. 2 small synergy and 5 small energy. These are like the best frigates. We gotta find a good planet first. Weapons, fighters. Custom productions. Wait, what was that? Kulan, Tritachyon. Colonies under personal control, 0 out of 2. Does not include colonies covered by administrators or AI cores. No administrators. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. So, I feel like it was somewhere over here that we had a good survey. Pirate refinery. Preliminary surveys, fully surveyed desert world. Poor farmlands, moderate rare ore, moderate ore. Nah, that's not really that good. I guess we want to find a planet that's like, you know, like a green planet. The Wastes of Zin. Ren. I do feel like being near Hyperbrazil is what I want to do, and it's probably up in these nebulas that I want to live. Or like maybe over in like Calico or something. This is so much fuel I'm spending right now. Alright, let's do it. So we're going back so that we can buy the stuff we need and pick up the crew we need to start a colony. Calico sounds cool for a home system. I just feel like it's not... I feel like living in a nebula must not be great. You know? Living on the other sides of the nebulas might be good. And we know that this is like Pirate City up here. Yeah, let's go to Calico. We'll see if we can set up. We'll take a small fleet out just to do some exploration and maybe see if we can get like a base colony started. Okay, we are also at war with the Persian League now. We are at war with almost everybody except for the hegemony. Which is not great. Makes life really dangerous coming back in here. It also makes like refueling points way less active. Oh no. Uh-oh. You got an emergency burn to get out of this, buddy. Push. Cool black hole here. Oh, I don't know. Should we pop into this black hole? Why not? We're here. Black hole. A frozen world. Yeah, like I bet that's cool. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, I really just want to see the black hole also. Does it think we need a good planet? Maybe the friendlies could have a tip, like one planet they know of was out of their scope. No, I don't want to. I want us to find a planet proper. Oh, cool, man. Oh, black holes are so cool. I love how we just like don't know anything about black holes. great little like asteroid belt around this place. Darkness, extremely cold with high gravity. Abundant volatiles, moderate ore deposits, abundant rare ore. Class 3 survey data. Am I correct in saying like a class 3 is good, best? Scores high on the standard feasibility chart, proves quite valuable if sold. Class 4 is the best, I guess. Oh man, we gotta go through some hellish space to get back. Class 5. There is class 5. Okay. Oh. Relationship with the Ludic Church. Hostilities have ended. Going in for that science. What is the game about? What is the goal mechanics? So this game is very open-ended sandbox, space sandbox. So like Mountain Blade, but in space. That's honestly the best way I can explain it. Is if you wanted Bannerlord, but in space, it's this game. There is a really good mod for it called Nexerolin. I'm sure someone in the chat could actually type it out, which apparently turns the game into kind of a 4X. So it's not just about like flying around and doing these space combats, but it's a lot more faction politics and stuff and conquest. And I may try that pretty soon. I got a feeling I will probably try that pretty soon. That's a pretty good personal bounty. Dude's got a phase strike cruiser, 2 Auroras, 200,000 bounty. That's cash money. Why not jump into that better version straight away? I always like to play a game on its like base difficulty. So I can understand like what they're sort of envisioning. I would fight these guys, but I don't have any supplies. So I'm gonna let that Lion's Guard attack them. Because we're going to be dropping out of combat readiness here now. Drop that hurt burn. Put our transponder on. And then our buddy is over here. Accident report. Accident report. Man, your stuff drops out real fast when you run out of. Oh, I see. It seems to like keep these guys in better shape first. Those guys fell apart instantly. Excellent. I'll take all 1,600 of these. No, but I do feel like not far off. I'm gonna buy 800 of them. And I'm gonna buy all that fuel as well, am I? Yes, I think I am. I'm also going to buy a large amount of this crew. What else can I sell you while I'm here? Handful of these weapons. Very expensive. So I can just sell these survey datas, is what people were saying. It doesn't matter. No, but I do have to pay tariffs on them. ion pulsers. Atropos torpedo racks. Harpoon MRM pods. You own one of these. You own 0 of those. Sorry, these are not expensive, so just think buy a couple. Phase Lance. Capable against armor, so it says. Heavy damage in a burst. Oh, heavy blasters. Oh, I think we do have these. I mean, we can make them now, so. Siphos LPCs. Integrated point defense AI. Gives all point defense weapons the ability to identify and ignore decoy flares. All small, non-missile, non-strike weapons are classified as point defense. Automatically targeting missiles affected by point defense stat modifiers. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's really good. That's the story mode, but Phase Anchor reduces the phase click cooldown activation to 0. Increases the soft flux dissipation of the weapon's recharge rate by 2 while phased. When suffering critical damage that would otherwise destroy or disable the ship, you can initiate an emergency dive deep into phase space. The ship counts as retreated and will emerge into normal space when combat is over, suffering an additional penalty to combat readiness equal to 1 time its deployment cost. The ship must have enough combat readiness to cover the cost to initiate the drive. Due to the immense distortions in phase space caused by such a maneuver, only 1 ship per battle, regardless of side, is able to perform it. All right, that's sick. That's really cool. Supply use for maintenance, fuel use, and minimum crew. 20% efficiency overhaul. I'm going to take that. That's on the black market. So I'm just going to take that and learn it immediately. Okay. I am going to need some sort of troop carrier. Were you not mothballed? God damn. Agent, you did it again. I want you to have additional berthing for crew members. I feel like this guy is not meant to be in combat. He's got a ground support package, so... Ship sensor profile reduced. High resolution sensors. Total sensor strength increases. Blah, 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 blah. That could be useful. I feel like just like cargo holds and additional berthing is probably what this guy needs. Reduces supplies for maintenance, fuel use, and minimum crew requirements by 20. Combat readiness, recovery, and repair rates by 50%. Per day supply consumption for CR recovery is increased. No, we'll go cargo holds. Jumping into complex mods straight away would be more overwhelming for this game. Yeah. Mod the hell out of a game if there's extra content, more things to do. Make it my first experience even wilder, but that's just you. Hey man, no shade. I respect it. I'm just gonna slap some Vulcan cannons on this. And some ion cannons. You know what? I'm gonna buy these ion cannons for no good reason. IR pulsators, light dual machine guns, ground support packages, flux fence. Yeah, that's fine by me. Top speed 73. So really what I want this guy for is just the fact that he can store a bunch of troops. Maximum crew 244. And he has the ground support package, obviously, which is super nice. So that doesn't actually let me take that many more troops. Which leads me to think maybe I'm going to have to pull some guys. Maximum crew 20, skeleton crew 100. Huh? How does that make sense? How can your skeleton crew be 5 times your maximum crew? Do you both have this problem? Apparently, yes. Your maximum crew is meant to be 40 and your skeleton crew is meant to be 40, but you have so many hull mods. Good grief. 140. You know what? Surely there is some sort of troop transports I can buy. There is not. There's a super freighter. All freighters have 0 maximum crew and 0 skeleton crew. Mud skipper, civilian transport. Maximum crew 0, skeleton crew 5. All those crews just keep it from falling apart. There's also like the Nebula, but it doesn't seem to be any here. Nebula Starliner. Yeah, I was going to say, because we've definitely seen them before, so. I'm going to just leave all these ships here for right now. I don't want to take them with us. I will keep this guy because he is, you know, some of our stuff. Let's repair for 169. The minimum number we need is 500, and it's going to cost us 1,000 crew. So I'll tell you what we're going to do here. We're going to actually hold on. Visit the dockside bar. This person's like, we're getting raided by pirates nonstop from Delta Solis. I don't really want to do that job. So we're just going to go over to Echo Bress. I'm going to see what they have over here. Carriers have a high crew cap, yeah. These guys have got Starliners. 1,500 max crew. All right, well, I guess I'm spending 81,000 on a Starliner. Yeah, you're a freight transport. All right. We're getting all the expensive stuff here now. 2 Vulcan cannons and 4 light machine guns. Sure. Why not? I got a real question, which is why would this not add in things like additional berthing, increase crew capacity, and then expanded cargo holds? 15. Oh, wow. Here you go. That makes more sense. That makes much more sense. So we have our tanker, our salvage rig, our troop transport, and our civilian transport. Crew here are 40 a pop, which is kind of expensive. I don't know if they're more expensive at Kulan. Supplies here are also pretty expensive. Escort package. When this ship is within approximately 1,000 SU of a larger friendly vessel, increases their maneuverability and top speed by 10%. Also increases ballistic and energy weapon range by 20%. This bonus is doubled for destroyers when the nearby friendly unit is a capital ship. Yeah. Hi, I'm buying that. And this is the makeshift shield generator. Shield emitter is locked in a forward-facing position with a 90-degree arc. You know what? I'm just going to buy that because then I won't have it show up here anymore. All right, so I'm going to buy... I don't know, 900 crew. We're going to buy 700 crew. I think I'm definitely going to need more supplies. Let's buy another 250 supplies. This guy has a blueprint of a needler. Possible location of a light needler. Or promising leads with a $20,000. What is a light needler? I know it's a weapon. Is this the anti-shield one that's really good? Small ballistic weapon, 200% versus shields. Hegemony. Yeah. $20,000. Make the donation. What is that helping me get? I guess I'll just get something interesting there. Efficiency overhaul on the Logi ships? Yeah, probably. How long for some incidental recordings of even Ludd's supposed speeches or acts? Incredible, is it not, that all evidence of the prophet seems to have disappeared? Officially a point of policy for the hegemony to cooperate with this nonsense in order to appease the faithful. If I did discover a hollow bit of Ludd's trial, some fanatic would try to murder me soon enough. If you ever do find something like that, give me a copy, wouldn't you? Well, that wasn't very useful. Your efficiency point is not a bad point. What is it called? Efficiency... blind. Is it efficiency overhaul? Yeah, see, the problem is with the additional berthing of the expanded cargo holds, I can't really put anything else in there. And people keep asking me how I'm able to do anything with the fact that I don't have any freighters, and the answer is I put expanded cargo holds on all my logistics ships. Let's leave. We're going to space, baby. System unexplored. Blue supergiants, blue giants, yellow star, orange star, brown dwarf, neutron star, red dwarf, white dwarf, yellow star. This place is called New Labrador. Guys, I am from Newfoundland and Labrador. If ever there has been a place for me to go set up a colony, it's clearly going to be in my home province. That is a sign. That's a sign from Space God. Expanded cargo holds don't do much for the Velk Starliner. I mean, it's a flat upgrade, right? Depending on hull size, 30, 60, 100, 200. Right? 30, 60, 100, 200. Depending on hull size. What do these count as for hull sizes, I guess would be my question. Hull size, cruiser. So that's... goes like frigate, destroyer, cruiser, capital? So that's 100 extra cargo. I'd say that's a pretty good chunk, personally. Fly me through the storms. Paired compromised storage on our troop transport. Excellent. So that's even more space for us. Man, this demod fixing is incredible. I think at some point I'm going to have to learn how to just fly and not hit every single storm in existence. Didn't even know there was a, like, nebula here. Or, I guess, deep hyperspace. Ah, yeah, okay. It's just deep hyperspace is what it's called. So do these clouds must move constantly. Fuel use while traversing slipstreams reduced by 75%. Let's go. This is Calico. Let's... Alpha Calico, New Labrador. I mean, I feel like I gotta go to this place first. Let's pop in there. Are we doing something exciting because eyes grow heavy, nap time approaches? We're gonna try to start up a colony. Hopefully. Hopefully. What do we have? Absolutely bupkis. There is not even a planet in New Labrador. All right, well, how about Xi'an? That's brutal. I figured maybe a white star sounded kind of like a sun. I guess a yellow star sounds a bit more like a sun. You have irradiated world, rocky ice world, barren world, barren world. Class 1 barren world. Abundant ore deposits here. Oh, I really would have figured something like a rocky ice world would be good, but... like, I'd like to find, functionally like a Gaia planet, you know? An Earth-like, an M-class planet. Resist for 10 more minutes while we explore the deep space. Low gravity, cold, no atmosphere. Sparse ores. Check these last guys out. I feel like there's got to be somewhere for us. You are hot, low gravity, no atmosphere. Absolutely nothing, bupkis. Oh, what's a domain era probe? An example of one of the countless dozen of robot probe ships sent out to explore the galaxy by the domain, find new resources to exploit, planets to colonize, and explore the unknown. Some variants are produced by automated motherships. This species appears to be inactive, pitted by small impacts. The probe's manufacture could well date to 1,000 years ago. Rich ore deposits. Well, I'll take all your stuff. That's for damn certain. Orange star. Red dwarf. Well, I guess an orange star maybe is... I feel like a red dwarf and I feel like a neutron star are not necessarily going to have good places, so... Could be tips in those, yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of telling me like, oh, you've got something. You've got some rich ore deposits here. So this doesn't look like there's any planets. Or at least not on the fringe points. But I guess that's not to say that there isn't. A desert world? A barren, bombarded world? Class 3 volcanic world. This is a pretty big desert world. Extreme weather, hot, habitable though. Yeah, but it sucks. Not having a lot of luck here. Slightly cooler and smaller than old Earth suns, this Class K star resembles Alpha Centauri B. Considered likely host to life-bearing and terraformable planets. There's another one of those domain era probes. Abundant ore deposits. Volcanic world has dense atmosphere, tectonic activity, and extreme heat. Rich, rare ore, and abundant ore. Class 3 survey data. Oh. Your fleet approaches the domain era probe. Several small energy signatures are detected. Defensive drones. What are these little guys? Explorarium. Automated machines of war were forbidden in core domain space. War drones were quietly employed by official incorporated volumes. Point defense drones. This doesn't really sound like they're going to be much of an issue, but playing Starsector right now, and I see someone streaming it. They know, man. It's the YouTube. The YouTube knows. Okay, well, these guys are not really... I'm shocked I wasn't able to just auto-resolve this fight. Pick through the wreckage. Probe's memory banks are partially accessible and contain information pointing to the location of a domain era survey ship. It was last seen by this probe located into an asteroid field some distance away from the center of Delta Australia. Delta Australia? Just looking for Australia. Delta Australia. Where are you? New. Down here. Domain era survey ship. Contain information poking to the location of a domain era survey ship. So this seems like the kind of thing that would probably point me towards a habitable planet. Like an M-class planet. These appear in the intel scene pretty close too. I'll just quickly survey these guys while I'm here. Well, so far Calico is proving a pretty big bust. There are 2 orange stars down there, which do seem the most likely to contain life. There's no way a brown dwarf and a neutron are going to have life. Right across the slipstream. This should be fun. Class 6. Likely would make sense. Sometimes gives survey data, but it's not 100%. It could lead to something very valuable. All right, let's go. Kick on the sustained burn. Did I lose 35 supplies a day for flying too close to that star? That seemed like that was the case just then. Which is very expensive. This is a huge slipstream. All right, screw it. I basically don't use fuel inside of a slipstream, so I figured maybe it wouldn't be too bad. Figured wrong. All right, boost me. Yeah, we might as well just pop in through here. Domain error probe. What the hell is going on here? Oh, cool. I'm in a neutron star's like slipstream. Pulsar beam. A relativistic magnetized jet combined with intense radiation commonly emitted by neutron stars reduces combat readiness of all ships and blows the fleet off course. Sick. There go all my supplies. Rocky metallic world. Cryovolcanic. Rocky ice world. I'm not going to have enough to supply to build a colony now, I don't think. Are you unidentified entity? Domain error probe. Well, maybe I will. If I can get a few more of those. Oh, God. Oh, it spins constantly? Oh, God. Run! So I definitely don't want to live in somewhere where there's a neutron star. Seems to be the case. Toss out these guys with the rest of the trash real fast. Real volcanic world. Oh, there's salvage here too. The salvage will actually provide the ability for me to keep these places. Irradiated, poor light, extreme tectonic, extreme cold, low gravity. Why not throw a survey down here? Abundant, rare or abundant volatiles. Class 3. I mean, I feel like a mining camp is good to have there, but... Okay, we're gonna skip that gas giant. We're gonna come down here. Oh no, we're getting neutron starred. It's too strong. Wait. What is happening right now? Why did it stop? Oh. Oh. Interesting. So you can hide from neutron stars. That is super valuable. All of these planets currently suck. But at least there's lots of probes. Hyperspace topography. These probes also are containing lots of good materials for me. Sparse ore deposits. I don't suppose there is any way to find out where the ship I'm looking for is. Oh my god, it's like on the neutron star. I think. Oh no, wait. That's a jump point, not the neutron star. Yeah, it might be down here. Neutron star, my beloved. Domain era survey ship. Some systems appear to be nominally active. As your fleet moves closer, bunch more of these guys kick up. And we will fight them. Maybe something around the neutron star sometimes. I hate that. I don't want to fly in that close. I can't imagine the kind of damage you would take flying next to a neutron star. Actually, I can't imagine the amount of damage, and it is very big. Wow, this guy is just getting shredded right now. Good show, lads. Heavy machine guns, light assault guns. Bunch of experience. Salvage crew flying a partly accessible data core. Out of date, but gives us 32 hyperspace topography. And we are now officially out over metal count. But we're getting lots of supplies from this stuff. Okay. Uh-oh. This time, I don't have a planet to shield me. But I could just hit this jump point and get out of this system because I got what I came for. And then we can head down to these orange stars, where we maybe decide to live instead. Have I discovered the glory of reckless officers? I think we have, we had one reckless officer. I don't think we do anymore. But speaking of, I do have to check these guys for level ups. No. Yeah, nothing suspicious there. Couple unidentified planets down here. What do we got? Volcanic, barren, rocky metallic. Apparently volcanic's our best bet here. Ow, coronas. So expensive to hit. Rich ore deposits and rare rich ore deposits. Class 3 survey data. Still not a class 5. I got a feeling we're going to be looking for a long time if we're looking for a class 5. Something tells me it was not at lots of class 3s, yeah. Garbage. All right, homie, if you ain't it, could this star be our home? No, no flying into the sun. Back to hyperspace we go. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's much in the way of this system. In fact, I would dare say there is nothing at all in this system at all. I did get location of another survey ship, though. It's up here. In the Enyon system. Well, I mean, I wanted to set up in Calico originally, so... Blue supergiant, white dwarf. This is really the edge of the galaxy. Calico was at least kind of close. But I have lots of gas. Should we just cruise through Yabazumi? And then make our way up? Why not, I guess, right? Aren't yellows the best bet? I thought orange was the best bet. But I'm not a space scientist. Hey, can we stop going way off course here? Thank you very much. I mean, I could always just like pop in, do a remote survey, see if it's worth even sticking around. There's literally nothing here. We'll go you next. The exploration is fun. Let me read what it says about the yellow star when we drop in here. G2 type primary sequence star. Estimated age is 5 billion. Surface temperature about 6,000 degrees. Core temperature exceed 15 billion degrees. Yeah, so I think... I do think that the orange stars are the most human-like. Most Earth-like. Most sun-like. Ultra-rich ore deposits. Ooh. That's the first ultra-rich we've ever seen. Maybe, man, I might as well check soon. Like, I'm never going to come down here again, so if I don't check this one place and it's like the one spot where there is a habitable star, I'm going to be really upset. Double rich volcano we found earlier was better. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. My monthly income is going down quite a bit. You have absolutely nothing, Bupkis. Anybody good up here? Ah, I see at least large planets. Oh, sorry, a gas giant, a barren world, and a white dwarf. Well, check it out. Crash through any asteroid fields. Trace volatiles. Sparse ore. Absolutely nothing. And I'm assuming these stable locations are where I can build things like comm arrays. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot of planets around this guy. You look dangerous. Laying in wait. An inactive gate. Gas giant. A barren desert world. Barren bombarded world. This is a huge system. A comm relay. Volcanic world. Gas giant. Volcanic world. Gas giant. Cryovolcanic world. I guess let's go down here and check out this loot at least. Class 4 cryovolcanic world. What the hell? There is so many ships here. There's a hammerhead. $25 crew. Wolf class. I mean, I feel like I have to take that hammerhead. Colossus class heavy freighter. Oh, that's one of you guys. You guys. Hounds. Buffalo freighters. Pirate buffaloes. There's a wolf class in here as well. Vanguard. Well, I gotta take that wolf and this hammerhead. Okay. Location of a supply cache. Oh, I'm not spending a story point doing this. I will spend a story point on a hammerhead, though. You're pretty dogged up, but... Location of an orbital habitat. Orbiting a barren world in the Silic star system. I didn't know that I could salvage every single one of these ships as well. This is really valuable. I'm going to keep you mothballed, though. Location of scattered ruins. Class 5 arid world. The Alpha Delina star system. We did it. We found it. We got what we were looking for. Okay. Where is that? Alpha Dyna. Hazard rating 100%. Scattered ruins. Adequate farmland. Moderate ore deposits. Abundant organics. Hot. And habitable. And it is in the Dinos system. Well, it's not far. Grab the freighter. Nah. Didn't need it. All the people were trying to flee through the gate when it got cut off. I do want to probably still explore this place. Just because there is a lot of planets here, and I imagine other loot. Moderate ore deposits. We might as well see if there's anything worth having here. But knowing that we have a class 5, that's huge. Your fleet is over cargo capacity. I realize that. I mean, I guess I'm going to take this comm relay. This is still such a big system that, like, I feel like it could make a lot of sense to set up something here. Like, if that other place is going to be our habitable home, we might be able to find, like, a good mining operation here, for example. Such as abundant ore deposits and abundant rare ore deposits. It's not great. Could be better. Some funny ship names too. Found TSSS, not great, not terrible. Yeah, oh, the ship name generation's really good. Does it mean anything IRL? Mothballing something? I guess like letting the moths get to it. I mean, I do think it has roots in like traditional Navy ship and Navy stuff. Ooh, a mining station. There is a standard civilian transport and a light tanker here. Honestly, I'm gonna grab them. Luddic Path Blueprint Package. Collection of hacks and aftermarket specifications that enables heavy industry to conduct the hulls used by members of the Luddic Path. Low-tech Blueprint Package. Soil nanites. Installed in farming, requires no transplutonic ore deposits, no volatiles. Increases farming production by 2 units. A beta core AI capable of supporting most human endeavors, matching not quite human performance and prodigious computational ability. Setting AI cores in the open market is prohibited. Oh my god, dudes, we just hit the jackpot. This is insane. Food, ore. Probably get rid of that ore. Very colorful loot. Well, I am very glad we stuck around this place. Augmented dry field, increased maximum burn level by 2. Right click to learn, right click to learn. I mean, I don't really want to make any Luddic stuff, but who knows? Maybe if we do some sneaky plays. We're no longer at war with the Persian League. Good news. I like how that's been going on while we've just been like deep into space. An orbital habitat. A gamma core. Is that better than our beta core? No. I feel like the food here is going to be the most valuable thing for me right now. Abundant volatiles here. Cryovolcanic world. What do you got for me? Tectonic activity, extreme cold. This is not too bad. 175. Ka-ching. Ultra rich rare ore deposits. +3 transplutonic ore. Moderate ore deposits. Plentiful volatiles. Well, you're base number 2 for sure. Tartaflet, yes please. Hello, it's been a while, Paul. Hello. Amazing. You're also like not far off that jump point. So Alpha Dana is where... we found... Class 4 Arid World. Alright, let's go. Check around that blue supergiant real quick. I can, but I don't like the sounds of it. I feel like it's going to get me killed, so I'm saving first. Lousy drive bubble. Nothing's coming up on a scan. It's not here, no. Have I ever eaten tartfoulet? I have not, no. Still haven't had kiwi without peeling it. The occasion ever presented itself? I mean, just next time you're at the grocery store, grab a kiwi. You're ready to party. That's all it takes. If you're quick, you can eat it in the grocery store. They'll never know. You can sneak it. Back to war with the Ludic Church. Some things never change. Zoom, zoom. Does anyone know, is the galaxy like randomly generated every time you play? Domain era mothership. And I just gotta level up. Core systems are static, but everything else around it's random. That rules. Automated ships was something I really wanted. One additional hull mod into ships is also something that would be really nice. Maximum level of officers under your command. That would also be really good. Maximum number of elite skills for officers. Oh, wow. Combat readiness. 15 combat readiness for all combat ships. Also very good. Damage to ships larger than frigates. Nav rating, command point recovery, hull mod, escort package, nav relay, operations center. Yeah. 5% weapon damage for combat ships. Advanced turret gyros. This seems extremely useful. Crew training. Because I think this would post most of my combat ships to 100% combat readiness. Outer planets are random? I guess so, yeah. Do we get all of these or do we have to choose? We have to choose. We get 15 levels total. Some stuff I might shift around down here later. We can always reassign. Energy weapons deal extra damage up close based on the firing flux level. Energy weapon range, weapon recoil. This one I also really like. Because if I'm going to be taking a cruiser, carrier, having the extra range is super valuable. Every deployed combat ship contributes ECM ratings. Maximum flux capacitors and vents. Better phase ships. Oh, that's cool. Allows 2 ships to benefit from your combat skills at the same time and enables rapid switching between them. Maximum number of elite officer skills under your command. Enables the recovery of automated ships such as derelict drones, but they can only be captained by AI cores. See, that rules to me. Being able to level up our officers again would be really, really valuable. Also, so is like one more hull mod. Here, let's take that. My guy's a leader. So I'm gonna check out this domain era mothership. The vast bulk of the automated exploration mothership is burned and battered by centuries of service to the domain, a drifting, forgotten hulk. Some systems are active. Indicate usually short-lived charged particles near the derelict. Density distribution in the internal structure has also changed from patterns extrapolated from your previous encounters with domain era exploration vessels, as if internal masses have been removed or redistributed. See, this is why I saved. As your fleet moves in closer, strong energy signatures are detected coming online. Your sensors also detect several weapon emplacements powering upon the mothership itself. I have a question, which is, if I have that skill that allows you to capture automated ships, could I capture this? Gun pods. Oh my god, you're like a, you're a space station. You are a space station. Yeah, you classify as a space station. Oh, there's no way we're doing this. Last time we fought a space station, it was a disaster. This I could probably capture then. The other ships, yes. That's the reason it's actually a station. Let us leave. Oh, cool. Well, it doesn't wake up, which at least is nice. Very polite of it. Integrated targeting unit. Extends the range of ballistic and energy weapons. Cannot work in conjunction with dedicated targeting core. I think it's maybe just like a smaller one. 930 food. Yeah, so I'm just going to take all that because I'm going to put it in this colony. So we have scattered ruins, adequate farmland, moderate ore deposits, abundant organics. It's hot, but it's habitable. You are a class 5. Accessibility of 2%, assuming a spaceport was constructed. Isolation from other colonies, hostility with other factions. Soil nanites will work here as well, because there's no transplutonics. Ooh. We can rename the planet. If you'd like to rename it later, you can do so by clicking its name in the colony info screen. I feel like it's got to be like the Turganet? Turgirth? Like Earth? Is this a class 5? Yeah, it for sure is. I'm going to call it Turgirth. Now that you have a planet-based or otherwise static asset, you need to set up your faction's name and flag. Oh man, does this mean I'm not part of Tritachyon anymore? You can always change these later by clicking on your faction's name in the colony screen. Maximus Compact, Tyrian Column, Levetia Project, Ethicat Faction, Hadian Street Counted, the Cobalt Collective, well, let's just call it the Agency. Selected flag. I have no idea. Should we take this butthole? I kind of like this guy. He's got a little bit of color to him. So we are also an arid planet. So having this guy could work. I can't remember what color star we're on. I like this guy. Does the name require a "the" in front of it? Oh. Yes. And then we just be agency. Agency. An agency. Is or are. After finding out the agency is now in control. The agency are now in control. The ISS? Perhaps the ooh woo woo. Cursed. Cursed. You're still commissioned by Tritakian? Okay, cool. There are flag mods. Okay, I love that. Stabilize. Abandon. Colony size 3. Growth. Food. Must be in range of a comm relay to view global market. Hazard pay and other financial incentives meant to drive increased immigration to this colony. The growth rate bonus is equal to the colony's hazard rating plus an additional 5 points. Each point of growth costs 1,000 per month. Freeport has reduced stability but increased accessibility. It also benefits from gradually increasing population growth as its reputation spreads. If it's revoked, the bonus population growth will be reset to its starting value around exiting the screen. A Freeport gets income from smuggled exports. Add industry or what do we have here? Make improvements. We're building a spaceport. It's going to take 15 days. Make improvements. Use story points. Double the number of story points required to make additional improvements. Install domain era artifacts. No suitable items available. What did I just do? Okay, just rebuild it. Click to remove $50,000 refund. Okay. You can queue up farming. Build. Ground defenses, commerce, fuel production, heavy industry, mining, refining. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be our bread basket. Beta level AI core reduces upkeep by 25%, reduces demand by 1 unit. Can I remove an AI core afterwards? This seems like a pretty good choice. Domestic goods, supplies, and food. Industries 1. Oh, I guess food is my industry. Yeah. So until that's installed, I can't add anything else. Determine whether the commodity stockpile and local resources can be used to counter shortages. Resources that have been dropped off the colony do not incur a cost. Resources stockpiled locally incur a cost. So I want to go to like resource stockpile. And put like all of these here. Yeah, I had tons of food. That's why I took all that food with me. Colony info is M. Okay. Wow. I don't even have a month's worth of food here. What does make improvement? Doubles the number of story points required. Increase stability by 1. I mean, this is my first colony. Of course, I want to make it slightly more stable. No active comm relay, food shortage. Bad access. Fleet doctrine. 31 defenses. Oh, it's making me money. Well, I'll just put hazard pay on it, then at least we get some growth. That seems like a no-brainer. Stick the soil nanites. I gotta wait until it's built. I can't install it yet. And then I don't know what goes after that. Can I also leave it these things? I guess I can, right? So I can leave it like 100 heavy machinery. And I don't know, man, like 200 fuel. What are you missing? Domestic goods, supplies, and food. I gotta figure out how to build stuff. Comm directory. Nothing. Take a shuttle to the dockside bar. You quickly find a likely looking establishment. As you enter the bar, you're buffeted by a human white noise of conversation and revelry. Ad hollows buzz softly from ceiling-mounted units, shining garish highlights through glasses and bottles as spacer crews mingle with merchants and locals trading drinks for rumors, jobs, and opportunities. A server appears by your side, a glass of what looks exactly like your favorite drink on a silver tray. Compliments of the house. Oh, thank you. Server nods and politely disappears. A sip reveals that it's perfectly to your taste. From a shadowy booth, a conspicuous nondescript man sitting with perfect posture catches your eyes and gives you a slight nod. You're known to my organization as a capable and discreet operative. I'm authorized to propose a sample mission for you to carry out. Payment would be 48,000. For the operation, enter a standard orbit of Ragnar in the Valhalla system and deploy a spy satellite. My organization could not risk carrying out this mission with flagged vessels. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Thanks for asking. Do I have to leave Marines here? Your own colonies start producing bear missions too. Yep. Food stocks are locked. Yeah, I don't actually have... Oh, I guess I do have enough. 9 days left. So I have 7 stability temporarily. 9 days of food. Well, that's going to be a start. We might as well check the other planet here. Look how it's like an inhospitable dry world. It's not that inhospitable. In fact, one might even argue it's hospitable. Extreme weather, hot, low gravity, habitable. Class 2. Yeah, this place sucks. So I don't have a lot of stuff left. In fact, I'm gonna run out of supplies before I get back home. Which means I think I should probably leave some of my ships here. Especially because I didn't mean to take that many with me in the first place. I'm not going to have a lot of money going back this time, but have I gotten into making loadouts yet? The systems are surprisingly deep. A lot of fun to learn. I haven't yet. No. Leave some ships, save a ton. Yeah. You think 0.5. You're taking 1.7. You're taking 0.3. is, like, I'm not really using that many supplies a day. I'm gonna want to bring more people. I'm gonna need fuel. I can't really, like, afford to leave any of these ships. This is the problem I am now having. This is also, like, each one of my captain's ships. This is basically my base fleet, right? It's like each of my captains and then my support rigs. I'm not leaving any supplies with them. All right, we're just gonna have to juice it then. There ain't no other fancy way around it, fellas. We just gonna have to juice it. 51 days. 52 days to get to Hyperbrasil. Do we just go back to the back? Back to the classic? It's gonna pooch us on supplies, man. I don't have enough to do that. Ooh. I guess let's just leave a bunch of these ships then. Just take like the three destroyers maybe. I could probably leave the salvage rig. The problem is this guy gets me supplies. I guess I can leave him. Okay. You're confused because I have all this crew. Well, a lot of this was needed, but you are correct. I can leave a bunch here. Also probably leave a lot more of that. Oh, those Marines are not elite Marines anymore. Still 52 days away. There's nowhere for me to put the big, like, stability things in this system either. Didn't put them in personal storage. No, I wasn't really thinking I would. I was just kind of leaving those for the colony. Okay, I thought maybe going through these systems would make more sense. But I'm seeing now the amount of damage it does is much too much. I just got a level 5 officer. What is this ship? A standard freighter. Civilian grade hull. No. Salvage this. Who's this Capitan I just got? Varuna Sanguine. Combat endurance. impact mitigation, target analysis, ballistics mastery, gunnery implants. That's pretty good. Doc, I think you are next on the list here. That's a damn fine Capitan. I guess for right now, you can fly this. I'm screwed. There's no way. We're gonna lose every one of our ships. Well, the slipstream will help us a little bit. If we would stay in it. This one is a lot less convenient. Ugh. Stress calls from the Black Emperor, medium danger levels. I want nothing to do with that. I mean, I guess I'm just going through the storm because I don't have a choice. I'm just racing to get home. The good news is that like our ships have so much combat readiness, at least it takes them a while to take the damage. If anyone tries to fight us, we're absolutely liquored. Tia, okay, we're not that far. It's crazy that these are unexplored systems. I'm wondering, that's an orange giant. I'm like, is there perhaps a habitable world right there? Oh my god. Let's go to Kulan. Whoa. 228 supplies get fixed up. Pretty good. For being out of supplies? Pretty good. Got anything cool for sale? Odyssey battle cruisers. Whoa. I don't think I've seen those before. All right, buddy. What do you got in the real market here? Is it illegal for me to be holding a Gamma Core? Selling them on the open market is prohibited. Higher-ups are often willing to exchange them for large sums of cash. Yes, it's illegal to even be spotted with one. That's right. I think I knew that. I pretty much have to buy everything you have. Maybe not all those people. such a hard game, not backseat. Many hours spent in that testing mode to perfect what builds I work for with the AI. Yeah, I imagine. I absolutely imagine. That's why I had to put on the no backseating, because I know it's like one of these games that just people are like, I'm going crazy. Ooh, adaptive phase coils and an automated repair unit. I mean, I'm gonna buy both of these because I'm obsessed with buying blueprints. Longbow LPC. Bombers. Sabot missiles from range. I think this is what we equipped on that one random ship we had. I tell you what, I'm going to buy one of these guys too. Oh, we are super broke. Air supply is so expensive everywhere here. What are you? Ballistic rangefinder. Targeting data from the ship's largest ballistic slot to benefit certain weapons, extending the base range of typical ballistic weapons to match similar but larger weapons. Greatly benefits hybrid weapons. Point defense weapons are unaffected. Okay, well, I'm going to buy you. And I'm going to use you so you don't know that I exist. Cyphoses, Cobras, high intensity lasers. I mean, I guess the thing is like, I actually need to be doing things like buying domestic goods now to bring back. Like, I need supplies. In order for my colony to do well. Definitely not buying them here, though. If I could get them at other places for like 28 cents on the dollar. I'm really worried about the fact that I'm carrying an AI core around. And part of me thinks about just getting rid of it, but also if we can start up a second colony, I can just plug it in there. Illegal weapons. I only have 77,000. She has an order value of 1 million. I could have gotten an Executor class battleship or a Paragon class battleship. More importantly, I could have gotten an Astral class carrier hull. Well, 800,000, but oh my. What's this lady saying? There's an Aurora class for sale for 50,000. Ah, 50,000 for a fully working Aurora class. I don't think I have this kind of money, but also I feel like I don't not have this kind of money. Staying mostly quiet has helped me today, but I'm missing out on all the fun of Twitch interaction. Yeah. Spaceport is up. They'll import the missing stuff themselves. It's kind of handy. Oh, cool. Okay. So difficult, you have to take your time to learn it. There's a lot of streamers want to play fast and loose to be entertaining, but still don't want to be backseated. A lot of those streams don't last long. A lot of streamers rage quit at the end of the tutorial. Yeah. I mean, I've been learning a lot. I mean, just the Auroras alone that we recently got good with once we started getting some Ion stuff on them. These are like 150k normally. Yeah, I'm going to buy this. What do you have here? $86,000 bounties, 7 light years away. Huh? This bounty is just freighter ships. Stress too much. You're not the only obnoxious, already not the obnoxious kind of backseater, but actually thinking before saying a list of the stuff the streamer should do. Yeah, yeah. This is very interesting. This one is really close. A single elite destroyer. 2 light years away. $59,000, $86,000. I'm interested in this because I'd have a chance of getting that super freighter afterwards. Which I'm like, could I give that to a trade fleet? I don't actually know. Have the point of watching someone else find his way new ways of thinking that wouldn't do yourself? Yeah. She's commanding a hegemony patrol vehicle. I'm gonna accept this job. Why do my ships need repairs again? Didn't we just repair? Oh, because I got a Aurora. So, can I create a version of this? Oh my god. There's one of these with just like Reaper class torpedoes and antimatter? That's hilarious. How do you create your own auto-fit coal variant? Because I really like this ship, and I would kind of just like to do it again. He says, not even knowing if we actually have the juice for it. I'm almost certain we do not. Could just deck it out in heavy blasters. First need to X out one of the 4 presets. Ah, okay. I understand. I have 1 point defense laser available. Okay, well, I'm going to just buy these long-range point defenses then. As all of his money disappears. This we put on a Salamander MRM pod, and it was really good here. These are small. So the other one has like massive ion cannons on the top. This one's going to have mini ion cannons on the bottom. Is how it's going to work. And its damage is going to be done with heavy blasters. And I don't know what else. Pulse laser, I guess. I mean, that makes sense to me. I'll put an antimatter up there. It's not ideal, but it's okay. What did we put on our ship? Targeting core, flux coil, target gyros, and a converted hangar. That's right. Am I allowed to put other things on this? I think so. What was it? Flux core? Flux coil. And a targeting core. Oh, yeah, definitely that. Who's hitting that prime sub? Danny with 3 months. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome, 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 welcome. Really like the safety override hull mod. I haven't even looked at that one. Increases the ship's top speed. Oh, cool. Yeah, with the boosters that it has, I could see that absolutely slapping. 0 flux engine boost to take effect regardless of flux level. Reduces peak performance time by a factor of 3. Prevents the use of active venting. Dramatically reduces weapon range past 450 units. Oh, cool. So you make it into like a shotgun ship. All right, that does actually slap. And with these ion cannons and these heavy blasters, that's actually not a bad build. We could make that work. Hello, Mona. And Captain, thank you for the primer, my dude. Welcome on in. The Aurora 1. Infinity Gauntlet. Just have all the different gemstones. ITU, which is better than targeting core. Integrated targeting units. 10, 20, 40, 60. 35. Oh, you're right. It's just flat out better in every way. I like how this was like, I'm going to put on an integrated targeting unit. Not, I'm going to put on something to get rid of our weapon flux. Oh my god, I don't even have the fighter installed yet. Do I have the money for these guys? 7,200. Yeah, I do. But they're expensive. There you go, 10 vents. Hilarious. Got a glitch sensor array on it right now. Should I chase this pulse laser out with something different then? You're a medium energy, heavy burst laser. I mean, I could replace that with another heavy blaster, but I already feel like, yeah, 2 of these are going to fire at once and do like 1,400 in flux. I think having 1 pulse laser is okay. Drop the hangar, get another heavy blaster. Ah, dude, this hangar is what's like, that's kept me alive in a lot of these fights. So I'm going to put Karakaz on that if that's the case. You are... Man, you're also all lasers. Do we have anybody else with lasers? Not really. Stinky Pete, you're going to go on this then. Actually, Karakaz, you're not going to go on this. I think Dr. Sean's going to go on this just because he is a better captain right now, and I'm kind of low on captains. And by low on captains, I mean I'm kind of just low on ships. Because everything is perked. Sorry, and I will name that for you there. The ISS Infinity Gauntlet. And the game just told me I was understaffed. Not by a lot, thankfully. Sure, this says I have 1,200 crew. Why does it say I have 400 crew? Huh? People is crew plus Marines. But I have 1,200 crew here. No. I'm an idiot. Wow. Sorry, dudes. My brain just absolutely crashed. The station has 1,200 crew. Well, I'm not buying those Marines. Oh, no, wait. Yes, I can. Okay. We are... here. You are far. Not that far. Bounty. In orbit around Ragnar Complex. In what, Valhalla? I am being tracked by a patrol. Talk my way out of it. That is also a security patrol, so I want to avoid them. I have an AI core on me, so I really can't be even hanging around this section of space. I feel like I made a huge mistake coming in here at all with it. Oh, there's $45,000. That's super useful. I forgot that we just get money right now. One of these little things that's proving so good. Okay, so he's down by Ragnar Complex. I guess a picket fleet is also going to scam me, though. But I could just hang out in asteroid belts and avoid contact. That was him? No, that was a picket fleet. Are you serious? Oh my god, you are right. That is him. Dumb as bricks, man. Giant exclamation mark on him. Got that comm link. Second in command. Take him out. An elite destroyer. No, we have some of them. I don't particularly like them. Doom doom. All right, well, now we have a bit of money. I guess that was a pirate job, so... You know what, man? I could just go to Scathy here, now that I think about it. I just don't want to get scanned anymore. And I feel like I'm going to keep getting scanned. All right, these guys have some supplies. I'm going to buy all of them. I'm also going to buy all of this crew. Then I'm going to go to the black market. I'm going to buy all of those supplies. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to buy all this crew. Pirates do beef pickets a lot, yep. Make the game much more interesting by selling blueprints to the pirates? Oh, does that give them like new ships and weapons and stuff? Oh, I love that. I had a thought about doing like a pure pirate run. Extends the range of beam weapons by 200, but reduce their turn rate by 30. Cumulative with an integrated targeting unit. Locks the ship's emitter to front facing, but extends its arc by 100%. Dude, I'm buying both of these. If I can afford that, which it looks like I can. What's the price on these actually? 49. It's not great, but it's definitely not good. Food at 21. I don't really know like what our guys need. I haven't been paying that much attention. They're building a farm. Oh, I'm hella overweight. How am I so overweight here? Oh, 52 metal. I mean, all of these cost money. Cost weight. I do like those light machine guns. All right, man. I'm just going to fly over the weight for a little bit. That's it. That's all there is to be done. Let's... Valifar is the other colony I wanted to form. I don't actually know if I have enough stuff. I think it's 100 heavy machinery and 1,000 crew. You need 370 crew, but you have 1,100. That's because We need a lot more than that for colonies. And also most of my ships are in storage. Not all of them, but most of them. All right, transponder goes off. Ah, dude, this is like not close to us in the slightest. Still, if I could set up that mining planet, it would do well. I'd like to at least get out to our colony again. Set up industry, build your own ships instead of sourcing them from random markets. Yeah, that is the goal. Dang it. So easy to hit those storms. This looks terrible. Terrible storm weather. Starting to play a bit more with like the resume course button now as well. Comm sniffer lost. Distress signal from Rojaros. The only time I've investigated a distress signal, I got absolutely spanked on the bottom by a group of pirates that were waiting for me. 3 massive, massive fleets of pirates. So I'm a little hesitant to go looking around there in general. Monthly income, $40,000. I guess here's the problem, is if I get here and I spend 200 supplies building this, I then don't have any supplies for the trip back. And currently I'm blowing through all my supplies riding these solar storms like a moron. So I don't necessarily have much of a choice. Given the weather. Dude, if it wasn't for this Tritachyon money, I'd be broke. My farms are made. So we can plant our cool farming stuff there. I'm also going to hide my AI chip so that I can fly around safely. And maybe we can just explore some other nearby systems. Bergirth. I'd love if we could set up like a mining, asteroid mining belt or something. Would be really cool. Oh, domain era probe. Solid. Salvage. Obviously, I want all of that. Who are you? Academy shuttle services. Would you look at that? So I didn't really bring back much with me here. So the farming, the spaceport also requires a bunch of stuff. Ship hulls and weapons. supplies, and fuel. I can install soil nanites here. Base value for colony size +3, +2 from the soil nanites. Maximum demand is 2 from people in infrastructure. So we're making a ton of food. And the spaceport is causing us to get crew in now. So we are actually growing. Oh, really? I can assign an AI core to like each area. So I can make the spaceport not cost us anything. Well, I'm obviously going to do that. Desired import volume, in-faction shortage. Yeah, so this guy like needs supplies and he needs domestic goods. But on the bright side, he has a ton of food now. Storms have stopped bothering me ever since I started S-modding solar shielding on all your ships. I don't think we have that. Orbital station. Capable of supporting friendly fleets near Turd Earth and may be reduced before a bombardment can be attempted. Ooh. I don't have the money for this. I guess it doesn't really matter what type you build. Heavy rotating shields, fighter complement, and medium firepower. Heavy armor and medium firepower. Heavy firepower on one side and rapid axle rotation. I'd go high-tech for sure. So I have the maximum number of industries met. Ground defenses demand marines and heavy armaments and supplies. Patrol HQ. Militarized patrols will hunt pirates and protect friendly convoys. Way station. A supply and maintenance depot for interstellar fleets. Increases the colony's accessibility. Increases the range at which slipstreams are detected around the colony by 2, and the capability to do so. As long as the demand is met, allows the colony to stockpile fuel, supplies, and crew, even if it does not produce them locally. Okay, well, obviously this is what I need. A way station. If I wait 1 month, I'll have enough credits for this. Yeah. So that'll be good. Your parents can just give you a small loan of $1 million. No problem. No active comm relay. Fleets, defense, population. Soil nanites. That's so cool. I love those soil nanites. So... do I want to be like leaving fleets here now? I don't really know. I still don't have a lot of supplies. That's my problem. That's unexplored. That's unexplored. That's unexplored. You know what, man? One easy way around this problem is to go explore space. Don't hit that asteroid, please. Because you never know what we might find. For example, an undefined sensor contact. Domain era probe. 30 supplies. Moderate ore deposits. That was not worth the 30 supplies, let me tell you. Hyperspace topography. There's There's something by this sun. Ooh, there's many things by this sun. The beginning of the end for most stars, a white dwarf was once a red giant, not massive enough to fuse carbon. A survey ship and a probe. Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage while being close to this thing. I gotta be a little bit smart about this, because I do only have 4 ships on me, and they're all destroyers. So I shouldn't be going, like, too ham. Please go backwards. What is the ship? Tell you what the ship is not taking any damage. It's got a ton of armor. Alright, maybe we kill these little bees first. Because these guys die real fast. Relatively. Oh. Oh, you done fluxed yourself. Fool that I am. I done went and fluxed myself. Honestly, I think it's my fighters that are still doing the vast bulk of the damage in this. Which is pretty funny. 2 more gamma cores. Oh my god. Memory banks have been hard scrubbed. Another gamma core. I am swimming in AI clips right now. Okay, well, I just solved all of my supply problems. Let's go back to war. Yeah, those ion beams are all firing automatically, so as long as I have a target pulled. Please remember to turn on your shields. I repeat, please remember to turn on your shields. I am actually creating flux here, which has got me a little confused. Because I didn't think I did. But, I mean, we can always just vent it. Yeehaw! Dude, I really like this ship. I feel like we've got something figured out with him. He make me feel good. Zap. Another gamma core. All right. Well, you guys have to go into hiding. What the hell am I carrying that's so heavy? Why is my cargo so bad right now? 26 supplies per day. Transplutonics were 200 a unit. The machinery? Machinery's not that heavy. I guess it's just that we got rid of our big ships that I suppose had cargo bays. Suppose we could put all these weapons away now too. Oh, survey data also weighs a lot. It's confusing. I'm gonna get rid of some of these garbage weapons, if that's the case. Wait, I need to salvage for supplies again. Because the supplies are valuable, as is the fuel. Sick. Well, that was fantastic for us. Let's go back home. That's enough that I think we can actually start up a second colony now. Or at least get some of our ships online. Some of those 800 armaments. Yeah, I'm gonna store all my weapons here right now. I'm understanding the error of my ways. Luddic pilgrims. Not on my planet, they ain't. You better not be putting any Luddic pilgrims on this planet. So you're gonna go in storage. And I guess all of this is also gonna go in storage. Oh yeah. I think that might have been taking up a little bit of cargo space. Just a smidge. Just a smidgy. So we can take some of that back. Fantastic. Can I take like... I don't know, man. Maybe like 500 of those. And... what else am I looking to do here? An AI core won't do anything for you. Reduces demand by 1 unit. You don't have any demands. You just produce. You currently don't have any demands, but that's because I have an AI core in there. 1 or 2 cargo ships. Like having cargo ships getting that stuff. There is stuff you can do with like fleets command. Heavy patrols. Warships, carriers, phase jumps, officer quality, ship size, aggression. I guess I need that stuff set up though. Nano forges, or at least heavy industry. Oh yeah, there's the breakdown. Ooh. Dockside bar. I need 200 domestic goods as soon as possible. I don't have it. This guy's like, there are 680 units of food that need to be delivered. And this guy is like, we got pirates. Not exactly nearby. And I do actually feel like I need to probably take some other ships out of here. My salvage rig. Got destroyed? Or did I leave that in... well, I guess I left that in town. In Tritachyon space. This guy has a bunch of cargo capacity, so I'm going to take him. I'm just kind of wondering about like bringing an extra ship or something with me here. You're going to take a bunch to repair, but I wouldn't mind getting you sorted out. Right, like the double assaults with I guess we don't have any railguns here, but we could go light dual auto cannons. And then double annihilators. What does this ship have? You have double annihilators. And assault chain guns as well? Yes, sir. And expanded magazines. Ammo capacity, number of charges for ballistic and energy weapons. You don't need expanded magazines. These guys don't run out of ammo. You could use integrated targeting units. For sure. And something else. Maximum burn level, armored weapon mounts, advanced turret gyros. I mean, all your guns are basically forward pointing except for these guys. Love to see how effective 5 Auroras are. Yeah, seriously. Oh, you have S-modded expanded magazines. That's why I have it. Increase the ammo recharge rate for ballistic weapons. No, again, I actually don't understand why I have this. Does the railgun have ammo? This would be good if you had, say, like all those heavy blasters. Do you have ammo? No, you also don't have ammo. Antimatter blasters? If you had a bunch of antimatter blasters with expanded mags, that could work. Honestly, I might just put efficiency overhauls on you if that's the case. I do want to put integrated targeting unit on you. 8 points. Agaios. You got a lot of issues with you. Point defense, combat endurance. Vanity could go on this. Or Erligan. Ballistics mastery. Let's actually put Erligan on that. What a mess. What a mess this is. You picked that S mod before we understood what charges were. Yeah, yeah. Could have been using a different weapon as well. Yeah, I guess I had heavy mortars in here for a long time. Herbalist auto cannons. Well, heavy auto cannons would be better. If you're going to use annihilators, maybe you should use heavy auto cannons. And then, instead of making these light dual auto cannons, I can make them light assault guns. So the heavy auto cannons rip through the shields. This feels backwards. No, we'll go assault chain gun, assault chain gun. 'Cause I feel like the shields go down quicker. And the annihilators are just there because they're just there. So you guys are on those, on those, on those, on those. Tack, tack, tack. Confirm. So we'll put that up there. All right, so at least I'm going in with like 5 ships. I am curious, if I put you like here and put you here, would this be the formation I fly out in? Because I feel like that would be ideal. Because then I have like these guys on the sides with their drones. 109 supplies to get that guy online. Or I could use one of these big cruisers like the Fomorian. But these guys just love getting blown up and they cost a ton to fly. So yeah, I'm going to repair. And we're going to keep going out and we're going to keep exploring. And we're going to build up our colony. And we're going to settle Valifar, where we found that really super rich mining planet, which we're going to make an industry planet. And we're going to carve out this section of space for us. So most guns don't use ammo. You can think of onslaught cannons, auto pulse, antimatters, tons of redacted weapons which have ammo charges. Yeah, okay. Keep the Valkyrie or the Starliner. They're both troop carriers, but you don't need both. Well, they do totally different things. It's the problem. Like, this guy carries 2,000 crew. This guy carries 300 crew, but has ground support packages. Really, I'm using this guy as a colonization ship. TBH, I probably don't need to be taking him out right now. But they're also my cargo ships. Yeah, because I have expanded cargo holds on all these guys, so that's the other part. I'm also just using them to keep my logistics running, so. Yes, Dracula, I should get Twitch Turbo and use Axe Body Spray. Oh, God. I guess next up, though, would be this brown dwarf. We also have a neutron star here, but the last time I flew into a neutron star, it almost killed me. I feel like we have lots of unexplored systems here. Not to mention New Conclave way down here, which for sure is going to have some good loot. So I think let's just try to set up and explore, maybe pick up what we can here. And if we get enough supplies, we can head down to Valifar and set that up. Something about recharge energy weapons there as well. Yeah, we haven't really run into those yet. 93,000. That's not enough, is it? I can't sell things, can I? No. It's 100,000 for the way station. We're making slightly less money because our prices for all of our other stuff is going up. Stability, hazard rating, demand supplied in faction. could take that out. 3% growth. Per month that a colony will progress towards a size increase. If this rate is negative, progress will be lost. 3% monthly growth. I mean, for the price of 5,000 credits a month, I feel like let's just keep the growth on. And then as soon as we get a way station going, we'll be able to import in, you know, they'll bring in all the domestic goods, all the supplies we need. We could even probably start buying supplies from these guys, which would be ideal. And I have to go looking for an administrator now. I thought the AI was the administrator, but I see it's just like the chips. Reduces upkeep cost by 25%. 1,500, 1,200, 400. Yeah, okay. So keeping the beta core here is good for now, until we have somewhere better to put it. Okay. I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. That feels like the perfect little spot. We're in good shape. We're, what, 6 episodes in? I like what we got going on. Come back, see how our colonies develop, and see if we can get that carrier soon in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.